Hi, my name's Jeff Makarevich, and welcome to Wine and Dine with Jeff, where I'll make a healthy dinner from start to finish and pair it with wines from around the world. Let's fill up that glass.
Hi, I'm Jeff Makarevich, and welcome to Wine and Dine with Jeff. Today we're doing this easy and delicious crispy coconut chicken, and I'm pairing it with this pineapple relish that is so delicious. You're going to be like in the islands. But for wine, we are doing this French Viognier Le Piliers that is just amazing. It is really good. Well, let's start with the star ingredient here, the coconut flakes. Now, I use unsweetened, which is really important. And what I like to do is just run my knife through these flakes. And the reason why I do this, because the flakes themselves are pretty long. I ran my knife through this a few times before I started. This helps it adhere to the chicken a little better because the flakes are a little long, and it's a lot easier for them to adhere to the chicken this way. So you could either do it this way with your knife, or if you want to throw it in a food processor, whatever you'd like to do, whatever is easiest for you. Okay, that's done. And see, the flakes have now not such long pieces, a little easier for the actually stick to the chicken. Okay, let's set up my dredging stations. Now I have our dredging stations all set up. I'll salt and pepper while I tell you what is in each station here. The flour is not a flour because we're doing a gluten-free here. I'm doing a coconut flour that we are going to dredge this chicken in first, and I butterflied the chicken because I like it thin, like when it's butterflied, because you get more coconut per meat, per chicken that is. So it's like extra coconut flavor. So we're gonna first take it, the chicken breast, and then we're gonna put it right into the coconut flour and make sure it gets all nice and coated in the coconut flour. And then after that, we are gonna put it right into the egg wash. And each station, I should say, has been salted also. So you are going to do this, and now this is almost acting like a glue once this is. And this is what's going to hold everything going over here, which is our coconut flakes that we chopped up fine, right? And then we have panko, but it's a rice flour panko, so it's gluten-free. So if you're not gluten-free, you can just use the regular old panko, and then you don't have to worry about it. But I'm using the rice flour panko, which is gluten-free. And look at that. You want to pat down on that to get all that extra coconut goodness in there. Look at that. I mean, wow. That is amazing. So let me do the other breast and we'll get frying them up. In the pan here, I have some coconut oil. It's on a medium heat right now, and we are gonna lie this in here, always away from you just in case you get a splash. Now we are not gonna touch that. We're gonna let that go for a minimum of 3 minutes and until it gets nice and golden brown. We don't want to worry about cooking it all the way through. We're going to put it in the oven at 400 degrees to finish cooking because the coconut flakes will burn before the chicken finishes cooking. So we'll let that go and get all nice and brown. But in the meantime, let's talk about this beautiful Viognier from France, Le Piliers, which is just, I had a sip before I started filming. Wow, that is tropical fruits all around. You got like guava and even a taste of like pineapple and banana. It is so delicious, and it's nice and bright, and the minerality is there from France. It's perfect. It will just pair perfect with this coconut chicken. It'll be like we're in the islands, but the French islands, I must say. But you have to try this. This is a delicious. We'll let this finish, flip it onto the other side, and then we'll get them into the oven. I just pulled our coconut shrimp out of the fry, and I placed them on this wire rack because we're going to finish cooking them in the oven. And this is a great tip because I like the air circulation to keep everything nice and crispy, because that's what this is all about. Nice and crispy coconut shell with that moist chicken in the middle. So let's put them in the oven right now. Okay, they're going to go for about 10 minutes until it reaches about 165 degrees for inside of your chicken at your thickest point of the chicken. Now let's make that easy pineapple salsa. While our coconut chicken is finishing cooking in the oven, let's throw this easy pineapple salsa together. I got some fresh pineapple at the store already cut up. It's the easiest thing to do. If you have to use canned, that's fine, but I really love the freshness. It's nothing like fresh pineapple. And all the exact measurements are right down below in the description center, always. A red bell pepper for keeping the sweetness. Some red onion is going in, and I'm doing a red jalapeno or Fresno chili. If you can't find the red, a green is perfectly fine. I just love the fruitiness from the Fresno and the red jalapeno. We have some cilantro going in, and the juice of a lime going right on in there. Yes. And these flavors and just a little bit of heat from that jalapeno is just amazing. And we want to give it a little bit of salt, of course. So we got that all in. Let's throw some salt in. A little bit of salt. There we go. And let's just stir this all around. And it's that simple. You have your fresh pineapple salsa. And this is so good. And look how colorful and beautiful it looks. I mean, you can serve this with anything. You can keep it in its large chunks like this, or you can make it a little finer chop. That's up to you, whatever you'd like to do. So that is done, and let's just waiting on our chicken, and then it's time to plate up and eat. Before I dig in, I would first like to thank all my subscribers. And if you're not yet a subscriber, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my recipes. And don't forget to like and share and ring that bell, because I have a new recipe every Tuesday. But I can't wait any longer. This coconut chicken smells so good. Oh, big piece of coconut. This is going to be a big mouthful. Wow. I feel like I'm literally in the islands, tanning myself. Coconut, pineapple. This is just amazing. You are going to love this, and you saw how easy it was to do. Thank you so much for stopping by Wine and Dine with Jeff, and we'll see you next week.